channel. Guys, it's been such a long time that I'm filming this kind of a video for you guys because whoa, so many things have happened, and as you know, my country has been under attack, and war was happening. I wouldn't say it's something that our people were really surprised by because we've been going through all of that kind of stuff for so many years and then centuries as well, but then not even laughing at that. It's probably just a nervous smile or laugh thing, but I wouldn't say that the situation is better, but it's still a little bit better than it was before because we're not actually under an attack at this moment. So I decided to kind of try to distract myself from the whole situation and go back to what I promised to do, which was filming a video on assumptions, on your assumptions about me. I've done that in the past, but I wanted to do that one more time to kind of lighten up the mood at the moment, because in the past I couldn't film the video, so I had to film the video probably a month ago or so, but the mood was not really the best and the situation, it wasn't really relevant, so I decided to kind of wait a little bit, and then now I guess the moment is more relevant than it was a month ago. So now, that being said, you have submitted a few assumptions about me, and now I'm going to share those assumptions and answer those assumptions as well. So we have an assumption that says, you seem like the type of person who cries when you see someone else cry. Yes, absolutely. I am absolutely that person. It's true, because it's really sad when that kind of a thing happens, because instead of just helping and comforting that person, I start crying myself. So that's terrible, because I really start putting myself in the shoes of that person, and that's exactly what always happens to me when watching movies, when listening to songs, and I'm going through all of those things that are happening at the moment. So yes, that's absolutely true. There has been a case. I went to the salon to get my nails done, and then a kind of a situation happened where somebody kind of offended my nail artist, and she started crying because it hurt her feelings. And then guess what happened? Instead of comforting her, I started crying myself, because I started imagining myself in that situation, and I really felt bad for her. So I wanted to say I decided to cry. I didn't decide to cry, guys. It just happened. So I just unconsciously started crying, and I'm like, stop, stop, stop. Why are you doing this? This is embarrassing. But yeah, absolutely. You're you're a really sweet person and inspiring. By the way, are you an introvert? Okay, guys, the problem with this kind of assumptions is that I am not able to answer this kind of assumptions, because thank you so much for saying that I'm a really sweet person. I hope that wasn't the assumption, because I cannot answer it. So yeah, am I an introvert? There's another one that says you are an introvert. Actually, I wouldn't say I'm an introvert. I'm an ambivert. In the past, I was more of an extroverted person, but I think that after the COVID, I started taking some character traits from the introverted people as well, and it depends on the situation and on the people that I'm with, but I would say I have a little bit of both. You're a good singer. Oh, my sister would say that it's completely false. I would say that I'm not bad and I'm not the best either. So I would say I'm somewhere in between those two, a little bit. You love iced coffee a lot. Guys, whoever follows my account knows that I'm absolutely obsessed with iced coffee. That's true. You're a beautiful human being inside out. We need that curly routine, please. Okay, thank you so much. I cannot answer this assumption. I hope that it's true. I really hope it is true. The curly routine, actually, it's really funny that I'm being asked this question, often recently. So because in the past nobody was asking that question, and then recently somebody at work started asking me this question. Not somebody, even two people asked me that same question when I was at work, and now you are asking me this question, and that is a huge compliment for me. Thank you so much. Okay, what I'm actually doing is I am putting a shampoo and then a conditioner, and then I am brushing my hair with a Denman brush, which is supposedly keeping your curls, and it doesn't really straighten your curls whenever you're brushing your hair. And then after that, when I get out of the shower, I apply a gel-like thing, which is by Schwarzkopf, and it's called Bouncy Curls, and I'm also scrunching it in so that the curls come back. And then if I want to have extra definition for that day, because let's say I have a few events to attend to tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, then I'm also applying a little bit of a mousse so that it keeps the definition. It gives extra definition, right? And yeah, and after that I am drying my hair out with a diffuser, and that's it. That's what I am getting. So yeah. Thank you so much. You are the sweetest one. Thank you. I hope that's true. Thank you so much. So are you guys. You're an old type of lover, a classic one. I am not sure what this means. Actually, I really wish somebody explained this to me, like gave more details on what it means. But if you're saying like a traditional lover, or somebody who's an oldie and thinks that guys should be the one approaching, guys should be the ones taking the first steps, then yes, I am not against women taking the first step or doing, taking action towards their loved ones, but I am not that kind of a person. If that's what you mean, then that's true. If not, please let me know what you meant. You like to try different new things in your life. Absolutely true. If you asked me this question in the past, I would say that it's false, because I wasn't like that in the past. But recently, something has happened to me, and I don't even know when this started, and I keep wanting to try new things. Whenever my life gets monotonous, it gets really, really boring for me, and I keep trying new stuff and just taking new courses, getting interested in new spheres and new parts of, let's say communication or writing or translation or something like that. So yeah. Did you ever have a heartbreak? Yes, I have. And actually, this is a question. I don't think there exists even one person in this world who hasn't ever experienced a heartbreak. If there is, then yay, mwah, good for you. I don't think there's a person who hasn't ever experienced a heartbreak. And when saying heartbreak, I don't think we only mean the romantic sense. We also mean when it comes to friendship or family relationships, or work relationships even. So yes, I have. That's true. Okay, you are not who you say you are. Oh my god. What is that supposed to mean? I don't know. I don't think so. No, I think that's false. I'm exactly who I say I am. Please give me some details. What do you mean by that? I'm not lying or anything, that's for sure. No, you guys know a lot of things about me, and I'm not lying about any of those things. But I can say that many people who know me don't know that I have a writing account, don't know that I have this side of me. So in that sense, maybe, but you guys know the whole story about me. Yeah, you play the guitar too and sing beautifully. Whoa. Okay, so part of this is false, and the other part is, I hope, true. So I don't play the guitar, but I wish I did. In the past, I took piano lessons, but I didn't have the time to practice all the time, so I just quit. And I hope maybe in the future I will continue the lessons. Fingers crossed, somewhere in the future. But and also the singing part, I hope that's true. Again, my sister doesn't think so, but I hope my singing is not bad, at least. You love cooking as much as you love art. Well, this is kind of false. Okay, let me just be honest here. I love cooking, but not as much as I love art, not as much as I love writing. I don't think there's anything in terms of like an action that I love more than I love writing. Could be also like dancing and singing, but not cooking for sure. I love cooking, but I would cook if only if I had to. If I have to make something for my family, for I don't know, my future family, for my child, for my husband in the future. But then, I wouldn't say that that's my favorite thing to do. Let me put it that way. Are you in love with your quotes? Okay. This is hard to answer because if I say that I am in love with my quotes, it'll be like I'm a narcissistic person who's in love with the things that I create, you know. Um, Let me put it this way. I really love the things that I'm writing. There are things that I write and then I'm like, this is not good at all. And then I don't ever post those things. But there are things that I'm like, whoa, I really, really love this. I really felt this. And even looking back at those things, sometimes I'm posting the memories that are coming from the archive of my Instagram stories. And then I'm like, oh, I wrote this thing. I love it. Oh, wow, I forgot about this. So it depends. There are a lot of things, a lot of the quotes that I am in love with, no matter how narcissistic it sounds, but there are things that I don't really like and that I wrote those things. You had more assumptions. Let me find those. Okay. An introverted type of person, like I said, I'm an ambivert. Overthinker, oh yeah, absolutely. I am such an overthinker and I wish I wasn't. I mean, you know what, actually overthinking has its good sides for me because it helps me a lot with inspiration and with the ideas that I want to take to write. Because if I weren't an overthinker, there would be cases where I would be like, yeah, somebody said this because they were sad, okay, and then I would just move on. And now when somebody says a phrase which could be really hurtful or painful or something like that, I don't think that that person was sad, that's why they said it. I start thinking of millions of reasons why that person would say that such a thing to me, even if it's not an offensive thing or something that really, really hurt me. But then it helps me also write a lot. I start thinking about different scenarios, different reasons why that person would say something, why that would be the case, and that helps me a lot. So probably I would, if I had to choose whether to be an overthinker or not, I guess I would still choose to be an overthinker. I know that sounds really weird, but I would still choose that. You're a teenage girl who is into magazines, books, and K-pop and novel fantasies. Okay, there are a lot of assumptions here. First, I'm not a teenager, I'm 23, so that part is false. Into magazines? Not really, but I really like those things. I'm not really into that, but I like those. Books, true. K-pop, absolutely true. I'm a huge K-pop and K-drama fan. And novel fantasies. I don't really like fantasy novels, to be very honest with you. My sister keeps making me read those novels, but it doesn't really mean I enjoy those at the moment. I'm more into like romance novels, or now I'm even thinking of reading some, nonfiction novels, or it just depends. But I'm not really into fantasy. I'm sorry, but it might change in the future. So let's wait for that. So these were your assumptions, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. And I am planning to film a really, really beautiful video for the next upload. Let's see how it goes, but it's an incredible story that I really want to share with you, and I can't even wait to share it with you because it's so cute and sweet, and I'm sure it's going to be, not might be, but it's going to be inspiring to you too. Thank you so much for being with me, for caring, for being the best. You know, there are so many of you have reached out to me to say that you care for me, that you want me to be strong, that you want me to be safe, and that you really feel that I am sad through my account, even though I was really trying not to show it as much as I would maybe show in real life. So thank you so much for everything that you're doing for me and for staying by my side, for not living. And you guys are the best. I love you so, so much. And I will see you in the next video.